What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily horoscope for January 14th, 2021. Brian here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. As always, I appreciate you so much for being here. Hope you're doing well. Well, today's, I would say, kind of a release. We have a lot of major aspects that are breaking away. That moon's not on Saturn. It's not squaring Mars. It's not squaring Uranus. It's going to meet with Mercury. So I think we're going to get to the bottom of some things and understand some of the emotions that we may have been feeling yesterday that were coming up, or some blocks that were coming up. I think that, we can understand a little bit more today. We're going to have the sun come off the conjunction with Pluto. So we'll take a look at the chart. I mean, today's kind of a breath of fresh air, but I think we might see or understand a lot of things that maybe we were feeling yesterday that maybe we were trying to uncover in our own personal lives, or even when it comes to transformation that's going on in the world stage. Either some truth might come out today, or just in your own environment, like there might be something clear. If you were able to kind of objectively look at things, I think that's very good. And especially with the moon making really nice aspects to the nodes today. And especially with the North Node dispositor being Mercury with the moon, I think we're getting a clear look at kind of where we want to go in our own personal transformations for our own environment, our own way of communicating, and what we want to connect to, and what's bringing, the energy our way. So I think it's good. I think that today's more positive. It is a Jupiter day, being Thursday. And Jupiter's, still applying heavily to the square to Uranus. So we are still in times where something big can just shake our values, shake our beliefs. And that we're kind of on that precipice. I think we can all kind of feel something is brewing, but it's hard to predict. It's hard to know exactly what it's going to be, and I think that we need to take it day by day, take it minute by minute, just be in the now, look at, our own emotions and where we want to go and how we want to innovate today, and what are our desires and what do we want to build long term. And we have Venus that's coming off the trine over here to Uranus, and I'll pull up Bitcoin's chart here. So we got Bitcoin's chart here, and this is a 4-hour chart. I think, and I'm filming this Wednesday it's 1:18 in the afternoon. So Bitcoin's having a good day, and I think it's gonna make a big candle to the upside here. And even if it doesn't, up until 4 today when the day closes in this market, this is that's a good daily candle. That's a good outside bar, bullish outside bar. So off a very strong trend. So again, I'm liking crypto at this very moment, very much, and I think that's good, because I think crypto does represent freedom, and it does represent a sense of independence, and just kind of a different structure. And we're in this Jupiter Saturn, Aquarius cycle here, and it is the different sort of innovative, out there, rebellious kind of things that are actually going to be the biggest payout over the next 20 years, and doing things differently. So crypto is one of those things that is a different form of currency that people aren't used to, and I think that it has a lot going on for it. And then Venus on February 6th is going to come into Aquarius and square that Uranus. So that'll be another point that I'm interested in, and I'm going to look at. And I don't know how interested you guys are in money into that scene, but drop comments if you want me to keep talking about that kind of thing. I do trade intraday in the forex market, and I do scalp and trade, but more or less I invest and hold cryptocurrency. So if you're interested in that, I can put some of that content in here. And I know a lot of this content is going to be moving to my website soon, very soon. I just got a lot of big things done in that aspect for my business, and getting some ducks in a row there. So I would be happy to share that stuff if you're interested. But especially when Venus in Capricorn, I think we're looking for the stability of something that feels good when it comes to value, when it comes to money. And we got to kind of look long term and put the little things in order, I would say, to get the best payout that's going to help us reach the top. And I just think crypto in this Jupiter-Saturn cycle with Uranus squaring all these planets, like it's just different. I think anything different right now that may have been off the radar are things that we should look at and put on the radar. I think those are going to be where the biggest payout is. So let's see. I think too, when it comes to people, we're looking for people that we can build a future with here. I think that's where the vibe's at, especially with this moon in Aquarius. I think we want to connect to people that are stimulating us intellectually. You know, it might be a little disconnected today from the emotions, but I think we're understanding more. I think this is a big day of understanding some of the uncovered truths that could come out later Wednesday, or that did, or that come out today. So I think that this is a day where we can be definitely figuring out our desires for our own personal life and looking at what we want to do and how we're going to innovate and move into a future that's, feels right, like we're taking that right, kind of a risk choice to go towards what we intuitively know. And I think that there's something very intuitive about Aquarius. It's very much like, getting all the downloads. I think downloads are such a Aquarian thing because they just come from this foreign place, this unknown, and there's a lot of that there. So I think we're going to be getting that, and I think we need to connect to the ones that make us feel really divinely aligned, really connected, and uncover the our own individual truth, and we'll see what the truth is projected in the reality today. We're in these unpredictable times, and I don't want to keep saying like today is going to be the day that something crazy happens, because we don't know. All we know is that there's something building up, there's something brewing, and I think that I'm not the only one who can feel that. So where's this roller coaster taking us? We'll find out. What are we going to put our time and energy into? We're going to know soon. We do have Saturn, which is working on the, kind of hard to see there, but it's also, applying the sextile to Chiron. So I think it is those interesting, weird connections that are very harmonious right now, that are very beautiful, and those are kind of the structures we want to base ourselves around. And both Aries and Aquarius are very independent energies. And yes, Aquarius is the humanitarian, but it's by being in the individual and connecting with other individuals that want to make things better. It's not just the same. And Saturn can kind of want to bring the same for everybody. And I think that, when Saturn first moved into Aquarius last April, that was when lockdowns, masks became a big thing. So we're going to see more of that. I think there's no question that there's going to be more of that kind of heaviness of this Aquarian transit. But let's connect to what feels divinely aligned for us in our own environment today. Let's understand our emotions. Let's understand what was uncovered today. And look for the future that we want. Look for the independence. I do think it's interesting. Mars and Uranus are getting close together. Uranus is the people. It's the collective. It's innovative. It's weird. It's different. It's in fixed Earth. And I would say that, when it comes to our just the most, it doesn't really like Taurus, because it's like everybody kind of, it's like the government almost, especially with Saturn and squares, trying to make everybody value the same thing. But then Mars is independent. It's free. It wants to go after independent desires. So I think we're having the collective here really get this like power to go after, no, I don't want to just value something because I'm told to value it. I want to value what I want to value, and I want to do it differently. So Mars and Uranus is something to keep an eye out for over the next week and see where that goes. I do believe on the 20th, it's exact, Inauguration Day. Inauguration Day is going to be a big one, so we'll see what comes on the 20th. All right. Well, I feel like it's a good energy today. I think we're going to uncover a lot, and I think we have to understand it intellectually. I think the emotions will be a little lower. I don't think we're going to have so many blocks. I think we're coming off the heaviness. We'll see what lingers. But let's go into it. Let's see what the day brings, and let's see what the card is. It is the Six of Swords reversed. Yeah, I would say a lot of things are breaking up, and I think there could be some clarity, and I think it could show you the direction you want to go in. I think there is going to be that, but you don't want to be scared of what's on the other side. You don't want to be scared about sailing off into a new direction. I think that we're getting hints on the direction we all want to go as individuals. How can we go on that without being told that we have to go in the direction that everybody else is going in. And I think that is part of this energy. I think we have to understand what vibrates on the level we're on. It's different for everybody, and go in the direction that makes you feel comfortable. Don't hold yourself back from some like beautiful waters ahead, or something beautiful on the other side. Maybe it's time to take the risk to go to the other side today. See what's over there. Look at things. Objectify things. Take in the information. Take in the emotion it brings, and see what's up from there. I love you very much. I will catch you tomorrow, and that's a wrap. Peace.